Hi, everybody. We're back our Speak Up series. My name is Elise. I'm a Speak member for St. Clair County Youth Coalition, and I'm joined today by Evan. Evan, will you introduce yourself again?
Hi guys, Evan Wagner here, St. Clair County Community Mental Health. I'm a health mentor.
And Evan, a lot of students are going back to virtual learning, at least for a while. And, can you walk us through how we can adapt better to that environment and just make sure we're healthy physically and mentally when we're back?
Yeah, I look at rhythm is so key for so many people and myself included. And this is definitely throwing off some rhythm for people's lives, whether it's parents or kids. And I find that being able to kind of have strategies for adapting to those rhythms can be really helpful, especially when we're learning in a different environment. I find myself, even from working from home, it can be challenging with distractions around me and things like that. So yeah, I would say one of the big things is we're out of rhythm with friendships and things like that too. I go back to just the possibility of being able to still connect with friends, whether it be after school and in a safe way. Being able to go and still have those connections can be really helpful for breaking up your monotony of your week, especially if you're not in sports right now or things like that. So that's big. Being able to stay in touch with people and getting the person to person time, as much as screen time helps, seeing people like this, but that will be big. And then another thing I find is when we're sitting at home, we're not getting as much interaction. We don't tend to get our mind a chance to take a breather, or even our bodies. So one thing is kind of programming breaks in your day, depending on your schedule, can be really helpful, especially as you get older and you got those bigger projects to do. Instead of sitting there and working on something for an hour straight or 2 hours straight, I found that like programming breaks in your day is really helpful. There's even some cool strategies out there in science that shows that like if you get a little mini break mixed in every 20-30 minutes, whatever that looks like for you, you might be able to come back and have a little more focus. Even science shows your short-term memory can improve with those kind of things and retention. So whether that's going and dealing with tasks that you might have been distracted with normally, you just set them aside until you do your break, or going and walking or doing something short during the day that can get your body going, your focus back, and that can be super helpful too. And then I would say another one is looking at snacking during the day. It can be really easy you're closer to your fridge and everything. So finding healthy snacks that can keep your energy up during the day, that are good in protein and quality carbohydrates instead of like sugary stuff. And especially what we're drinking can be really helpful if we're drinking more water and quality low sugar things that aren't going to get our energy all over the place during the day too. So those are a few things. And then really, guys, posture is so key. When we're sitting there, it's easy to slouch and our body starts to round into the positions we spend the most time in. So every once in a while, just reset your posture. It can help you breathe a lot better. And then we don't get into that shallow breathing from being all hunched over and our body goes into like a stress mode. If you guys have ever felt that before, when you're having trouble relaxing, just sit up tall, get some deep breaths, and sometimes it can focus you back in too. I found that it helps a lot for me.
Evan, I feel like you're speaking directly to me with all of these adjusting my posture, and I'm
As I'm
wondering
talking, yeah.
my back. And also, I mean, I can relate too. I know that when I make sure days when I take breaks, I feel like I can come back, even if it's a 10-minute walk outside, I come back and I'm just better and I can focus more on the work I need to do. But if I go without the whole day and don't take a break, I just feel so drained. I think a lot of people can relate to that. So I'm glad you said that, because it's a great reminder.
Yeah, totally. I find myself, coming back this like a lot more locked in and focused, and knowing that I'm able to put more quality work in. You're right, versus just kind of sitting there and just dragging yourself along, trying to stay focused. And sometimes it can wake you up a little bit too, which is nice. And I found that I tend to get a little more refreshed that way too. And as I'm talking to you, I remember also, if anybody ever wants help with posture, these are really helpful. Little pad you can put behind your back. And I know most of the people we're talking to aren't probably going to have a ton of back problems at this point, but when you guys get older and you are having some, feel free to keep that in mind. A little nugget of info for you. It can help. But yeah, I agree. Having that little break during the day can be so helpful and lock you back in. I know it's not the most fun to get outdoors right now, but yeah, getting some sunlight, guys, I can't preach that enough. That's so helpful.
Yeah, I completely agree. But Evan, thank you for joining us again today. Hopefully, you're going to be able to see Evan more with different trivia nights we have and different events. So we look forward to working with Evan again soon. So we'll see you all again next week. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.